Did you know or do you remember these things within COD Zombies? In the Zombies map Zetsubonoshima, after building the KT-4 wonder weapon, you can use it to enter this cave, where at the bottom you are going to come across the Queen Spider. The island of Zetsubonoshima is infested with these arachnids after Division 9's experiments went wrong, and the Queen Spider made this her lair, giving birth to even more of these oversized 8-legged creatures. But like I said, when we arrive here as Richtof and Takio Nikolai and Dempsey, and we travel down into this cave, upon battling her, you will notice as you travel throughout the rest of this cave system, there is a perk machine that looks like no other. It is Widow's Wine, but a homemade version of the perk that you can get for free. And the leaked Tryout documents tell us what's going on here, even though you can kind of guess it just from looking or come up with your own theories. We're never given an official answer, but these docs tell us upon defeating the Queen Spider, her egg sac will be dripping a dark red substance that is forming a pool underneath it. The players can walk into the pool and press X to drink the unlimited supply of Widow's Wine, referencing the fact that the Widow's Wine Perca-Cola was created from the Spider Queen's blood. So Division 9, the scientists on the island, were extracting this substance from the Queen Spider and used it to create their own Perca-Cola. In the cave system, they made this basic homemade version of the perk machine, but it seems like they then went on to create an official version of it. On the Zombies map Varrocked, in the asylum, on this wall right here, you will see loads of different symbols, drawings and numbers, some of which mean something and others don't, but the ones that stand out, specifically this set of numbers, 19382406-921, refers to the date June the 24th, 1938, which is when a meteor exploded 12 miles above Pennsylvania. And we can assume, although we're never officially told it in the Canorium, it wasn't any regular meteor, it contained element 115. Just like the 115 meteor crash in the Japanese swamps of Shinonuma, just like the meteor crash Group 935 discovered in Siberia, this appears to have been another. In Black Ops 3's campaign, during the start of one of the missions, you can actually see Hendrix eating Dr. Monty's candy.
When the full force of the
Not fucking around, are we?
Now we know in fact Dr. Monty had his own factory where he mass produced not only his own candy, but the Perca-Colas, as well as the Gobblegums. I guess that would be a part of his candy brand. So he created them. He didn't create the perk machines, as I just said. Some of them were invented by Division 9, others were invented by the Ascension Group and Group 935, but he assisted with them, even going one step further. Dr. Monty wrote the perk jingles.
Even when you were just a little problem, brewing in the far corner of existence, I tried to throw you a bone or two. I told you this, didn't I? The magic box of weapons, the little clues here and there. I always tried to give you a little help, without drawing too much attention to myself. The thing is, though, I can't just magic things out of thin air. I have to manipulate things that already exist in your reality. Like the perk drinks. They were something originally cooked up by Group 935. I just used them for my own ends. I honestly don't even know how they work. I swear. As for the songs, don't get me started.
And going another step further, in Revelations there is an Easter egg where if you consume a perkaholic and then knife a perk machine, when you hear its regular song start to play, it will distort and then Dr. Monty will sing it.
When everything's been dragging you down, grabbed you by the hair and pulled you to the ground, if you want to get up, you need a little reverie. Oh shit, I completely forgot. Alright. Quite disgraceful sometimes. If you want to get up, you need a little revive. Yeah. Yeah. When you need some help to get by, trying to make you feel faster. Wait. Voracious. Is that better? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What was it again? Reach for the juggernaut tonight. Sugar seduction delight. When you need to feel big and strong, reach for juggernaut tonight. Nice. Your hands are slow, your movement sluggish. Your lack of speed just brings you anguish. Just take a sip. You will move faster. Just try it now. And speed is mastered. Press those lips against the only one that really moves you. Speed. Cola speeds up your life. All right. When they need some help, they reach for the root beer shelf. You're thirsty, partner. It's gonna be fine. I think. I hope. Yeah, it'll be fine.
And did you know he even drew the COD Zombies loading screens? This is not something we get anymore, but back in the earlier days of the game, during World at War and Black Ops 1, pretty much each map had its own loading screen, which contained information about it, secret hidden details. And well, in BO3 it was revealed to us through an alternate Ascension loading screen that it was Dr. Monty, this godlike figure, who drew them. So you can see all of these things that went on in the background. The perks, the gobblegums, the loading screens, the power-ups, the mystery box, were all given to us by Dr. Monty. We all know the COD Zombie storyline from World at War 2 Black Ops 3 was a part of a cycle, beginning in Origins and ending during the Great War, where they died and were reborn. The cycle was reset hundreds of years later. But how many times did the cycle play out? Well, in Revelations, Dr. Monty, the procurer of the cycle, says this.
On over 18 million occasions, Dempsey gave his life for the sake of his team. He's a bona fide American hero.
He tells us 18 million times Dempsey gave his life for the sake of his team, which means two things. Either there are 18 million universes that contain versions of Dempsey, or the cycle has replayed over 18 million times where Dempsey has sacrificed himself. Or potentially, it is both. We don't truly know how long and how many times the cycle had played out. It could have been millions, it could have been billions. In the remastered version of Call of the Dead, which is tagged to Toten, Trog added a tribute to the godfather of zombies, George A. Romero, a character that was in the original map Call of the Dead that released back in 2011, but unfortunately passed away in 2017, and so when tagged to Toten released in 2019, Trog added in a touching tribute.
Rest in peace, old fella. You were a true original.
Man who wore these was a trailblazer. Russ Man salutes him. Whose glasses are these?
A great man, Sammy. He shined a light in the darkest corners of our souls.
These glasses belonged to an icon. We walk in his footsteps.
You find Georgie's iconic glasses on the table. Misty, Malton, Strulinger and Russman break the fourth wall and acknowledge who they belong to, because without him the idea of a zombie that we all know today probably wouldn't even exist, meaning COD Zombies might not exist, at least not in the exact version that we see it, and the role that he played in Call of the Dead, following you around that map as a zombie, was in itself iconic. So there we go, a bunch of old memories from Call of Duty Zombies. Do you remember any of these? Do you remember all of them? Are there any that you didn't know about? Let me know in the comments section below. And also if there's anything else that should have been included in this video, leave it down there as well, and maybe we can add it into the next one. So there we go. Drop a like rating if you've enjoyed. If you have, clicking that subscribe button if you haven't already always helps. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.